Welcome to A Spot of Poetry, featuring outstanding poetry written by outstanding poets. I'm your host, Joe Pizzo. Let's begin with some background on our featured poet. Today's featured poet has been known for her accomplishments as a writer of poetry, memoirs, and more. She was also a singer and an activist for civil rights. Born in St. Louis, Missouri in 1928, she was one of the first African American writers to make the bestseller list. She served on a national commission for President Carter and an advisory council for President Ford. In the area of civil rights, she worked with Malcolm X to form the Organization of African American Unity, and she was the northern leader of the Southern Christian Leadership Conference. She won the Pulitzer Prize for her screenplay, Georgia, Georgia, and she wrote the score for it when it was made into a film. At President Clinton's inauguration, she read her poem, On the Pulse of the Morning. She was awarded over 50 honorary degrees, and she was named the first Reynolds Professor of American Studies at Wake Forest University. Our featured poet's name, Maya Angelou. Her poem being featured today on A Spot of Poetry is entitled Human Family. I note the obvious differences in the human family. Some of us are serious, some thrive on comedy. Some declare their lives are lived as true profundity, and others claim they really live the real reality. The variety of our skin tones can confuse, bemuse, delight. Brown and pink and beige and purple, tan and blue and white. I've sailed upon the 7 seas and stopped in every land. I've seen the wonders of the world, not yet one common man. I know 10,000 women called Jane and Mary Jane, but I've never seen any two who really were the same. Mirror twins are different, although their features jibe, and lovers think quite different thoughts while lying side by side. We love and lose in China. We weep on England's moors, and laugh and moan in Guinea, and thrive on Spanish shores. We seek success in Finland, are born and die in Maine. In minor ways we differ. In major, we're the same. I note the obvious differences between each sort and type, but we are more alike, my friends, than we are unalike. We are more alike, my friends, than we are unalike. We are more alike, my friends, than we are unalike. Thank you for joining me to share Maya Angelou's Human Family. I'm looking forward to the next time when we share more outstanding poetry written by outstanding poets. Once again, for A Spot of Poetry, I'm your host, Joe Pizzo. May your day be filled with poetry.